Nigerian celebrities are known for their lavish and extravagant weddings which cost a fortune to put up. Keep watching this video as I reveal to you the top 15 most expensive celebrity weddings in Nigeria till date. Counting down from number 15 on the list is Inky Sylvanus and Richie Samuel, hashtag InkyRiches23. Inky Sylvanus' luxury wedding is one celebrity wedding which shook the internet, especially since she chose to keep the identity of her lover a mystery until her big day. The traditional wedding, which took place on January 12, 2023, was held in Imo State, where she was born, and had Chief Imo as the master of ceremony. It featured the grand entrance of the groom with his entourage, and the bride as well stepped out looking all lit in a bead-adorned milk color gown. There was also a change of outfits, as this time the couple came out looking more dazzling in wine attires. Their magnificent white wedding was held on 15th January 2023 in Enugu State, and it featured a beautiful exchange of vows between the bride and the groom, followed by a close-knit after-party which was done on a low-key. It was also reported that the couple had done a civil wedding in Abuja prior to their traditional wedding. After the wedding ceremonies, Inky Sylvanus flew off with her husband to Japan to enjoy a happily ever after. The total cost of the wedding is estimated at $350,000. And number 14 is Ekene Umenwa and Alex Gleason, hashtag EA 2023. The celebrity Nollywood actress Ekene Umenwa and her heartthrob Alex Gleason held the internet on standstill on 4th November 2023 when they tied the knot officially in a magnificent white wedding in Benin City, Edo State, where Ekene grew up. She had earlier on posted her engagement video on her Instagram page, which garnered lots of congratulatory messages from fans and well-wishers. On her big day, Ekene appeared all dazzling in a hand-beaded white wedding dress she rocked, and her husband stood elegantly beside her in his white vintage suit with a black bow tie to match. The couple exchanged their vows beautifully, followed by a grand reception party which took place in a well-lit venue. The latest couple danced in beautifully and were welcomed with a worship from gospel artist Ebuka songs. The bride changed into 3 different outfits for the reception, and at intervals, different cakes were cut. The ceremony was graced by dignitaries and Nollywood colleagues including Destiny Etiko, Georgina Ibe, and even James Brown. Ekene's controversial reaction when gospel singer Moses Bliss walked in, however, caught the attention of netizens and was a topic of discussion for months. The beautiful bride explained that the traditional wedding was done low-key due to the rate of insecurity in the country. She flew with her husband to the United Kingdom for a honeymoon after her wedding and later on relocated there permanently. The wedding is estimated to cost $380,000. And number 13 is Kunle Remi and Tiwi, hashtag KTTV24. All eyes were on popular actor Kunle Remi and his wife Bolua Tiwi on January 19, 2024 when they got hitched in a prestigious traditional wedding which took place in Ibadan, Oyo State. Many have even described their wedding as a fairy tale, with the couple exchanging vows in style. The bride and groom were both dressed in matching orange and brown traditional attire. Kunle Remi had a star-studded posse of groomsmen including Mufe Duncan, Isaac Olayiwola aka Layi Wasabi, Efe Iwara, and Bibo Ademoye, who was the best man. Prior to the wedding, the couple had a lavish cocktail party that was nothing short of magical. The couple was obviously overjoyed as they danced excitedly at the party. This was even more intense as they shared many intimate moments which had many mesmerized. For the event, Kunle wore a simple 2-piece jean outfit. White Tiwi was spotted with a white shirt and jean shorts. One of the highlights of the night was when the groom carried the bride adorably as they were both engrossed in each other. Guests at the event included Tiwi's maternal uncle Femi Otedola, Deyemi Okanlawon, Sharon Uja, Bisola Ayeola, and many others. At the white wedding, the couple beautifully exchanged their vows, followed by a lavish reception party where Bimbo Ademoye also represented as the best man as well as the MC. The wedding is estimated to cost $410,000. Number 12 on the list is Sharon Uja and Ugo Nwoke, hashtag CrazyAboutUs24. Sharon Uja's wedding was a display of glamour, glitz, and fashion held on June 29, 2024 in Abuja. The event followed a series of pre-wedding celebrations that summed up in a day filled with elegance and style. Sharon, known for her stunning beauty and fashion sense, did not disappoint on her big day. The bride's attire was nothing short of breathtaking, with her wedding gown screaming sophistication and charm. Designed by Vicky James with elaborate details and a perfect fit, it highlighted her figure and added a touch of striking elegance to her appearance. The wedding venue itself was adorned with opulent decorations featuring floral arrangements, elegant lighting, and lavish table settings. No detail was ignored at the venue so as to create an unforgettable experience for the couple and their guests. Activity at the event included a ballet dance presentation by a professional dancer, which held guests spellbound. Another highlight of the ceremony was the moment a businessman, Charles Okpaleke of Play Network Africa, handed a briefcase loaded with cash to the couple. They had, prior to the white wedding, held a traditional ceremony that was glamorous as well. Beaming with smiles, Sharon described her love story as a miracle. It was later revealed that the celebrity had a private civil wedding in March. The total cost of the wedding is about $430,000. And number 11 is Vicky James and Femi Atere, hashtag LoveUnbeaten24. The wedding of popular fashion designer Victoria James, aka Vicky James, and her spouse Femi Atere was indeed a sight to behold. The couple tied the knot on Saturday, February 10, 2024, in a luxurious white wedding that was held in Lagos State. They set tongues wagging right from their engagement ceremony, which was done low-key but beautifully, with with friends and well-wishers surrounding them to share in their happiness. The pre-wedding pictures then again brought so much elegance to the bride and groom-to-be. It featured Vicky James changing into several outfits and appearing all loved up with her husband, Mr. Atere, who dressed up in the same manner to match her energy. For the white wedding, as earlier mentioned, the bride donned in a custom-made lace designer wedding gown dripping in diamond and pearls. The gown had a long flowing veil that made her walk down the aisle majestically. According to her, the dress was worth $30,000. The wedding reception was also an event to remember. The bride wore a flowing white vintage dress while her groom rocked a simple classic vintage suit on a white shirt and black tie. To wrap up the ceremony, the bride had a captivating moment of worship with over 200 choristers of the popular city choir as they performed her song Olugbeja. Meanwhile, the traditional ceremony had been held earlier on February 9th, 2024, and it was a glamorous event with many celebrity guests in attendance. Among the celebrities at the event were Nasi Isime, Toke Makinwa, Enioluwa Adeoluwa, and many others. The wedding is estimated to cost $450,000. At number 10 is Moses Bliss and Mary Wiseborn. #ForeverBliss24. Nigerian gospel singer Moses Bliss and his Ghanaian fiancée Marie Wiseborn began their fairy tale journey with a romantic proposal in London, United Kingdom, followed by a civil wedding in Abuja, and the celebration continued with the traditional ceremony in Accra, the capital city of Ghana, which was held on 29th February 2024. The celebration was a rich blend of Nigerian and Ghanaian traditions, beautified by vibrant shades of Ghanaian colorful kente cloth and Nigeria's gorgeous Ashoke fabric and George material. The highlight of the ceremony was the grand entrance of the bride in the popular Adowa dance with her bridesmaid alongside other dancers. Many Nigerians sent in congratulatory messages expressing their joy with the couple as the bride's father handed her over to her husband alongside the key to their apartment in the United Kingdom as a sign of acceptance into the family. The ceremony was graced by several celebrities including Vicky James and her husband, Real Warri Pikin, Josh Tufoni, Enioluwa Adeoluwa, among others. For the white wedding, Marie looked elegant in a silk and lace white dress, while Moses Bliss was a cool groom in his custom ivory suit, complementing his bride in every way. What stood out about the couple is how calm and sweet their love for each other is. The wedding is totaled at $470,000. At number 9 is Yoli Taio. #TY Love Rocks 2024. Singer Yoli and his partner Taio made headlines on September 6, 2024 when they held their lavish white wedding in Victoria Island, Lagos. The couple had earlier shared their engagement video on Instagram, which attracted lots of congratulatory messages from family and friends. His gorgeous bride walked down the aisle of the star-studded wedding event, which was a celebration of elegance as Yoli donned a stylish white tailcoat, black trouser, and a bow tie. Taio, on the other hand, dazzled in a flowy, heavily adorned white bridal gown, complete with a bouquet of white flowers. The couple's stylish entrance and vow exchange were captured in numerous viral videos. Fellow celebrities including Koli, White Lion, and King Mani were among the groomsmen dressed in powder blue suits. Their sharp outfits added glamour to the wedding, which was well celebrated online. Friends and well-wishers expressed their admiration for the couple's love story. While the white wedding was done in style, the lavish traditional ceremony captured even more attention as Yoli expressed his manliness in a classic blue and gold agbada, while Taio stunned in a chic traditional outfit, impressing the crowd. The total cost of the wedding is valued at $500,000. At number 8 is Messi Chinuo and Blessed Uzojikwa. #Messi is blessed. Messi Chinuo's wedding is one whose beauty and luxury shocked both fans and otherwise. The lavish wedding ceremony, which took place in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, was announced by dazzling pre-wedding pictures on Instagram a few weeks to the D-Day. The Port Harcourt bride and Delta groom fully flaunted each culture majestically on their big day. The gospel singer's wedding was not so expected since only a few members of her family and friends would have known her to be in a relationship with the lead pastor of Waterbrooks Church in Lekki, Lagos State. She was seen dressed in a lovely and exquisite burnt orange colored dress for a traditional ceremony, as well as her husband, who wore a seemingly matching outfit to complement. On August 13, 2022, the couple took their wedding vows before the altar and looked all stunning. The gospel minister rocked a floral laced white dazzling gown, while the groom made his appearance in a light brown colored suit. Walking down the aisle, the bride was escorted by a younger brother, Joseph Chinwo, and could be seen sniffing and wiping away tears. After the wedding vows and the affectionate first-time kiss in public, the guests present applauded the man and wife as they were now officially joined together. Celebrities present at the white wedding ceremony included GUC, Judy K, Moses Bliss, and several others. Following the wedding, it also went viral after the artist received a brand new SUV from her husband as a birthday present. The wedding is estimated to cost $550,000. Okay, if you're enjoying the video so far, kindly subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so yet, and turn on the notification bell to always get notified on our new updates. And number 7 is Banky W and Adesanya Tomi. #BAAD 2017 or BAD 2017. The iconic romantic couple of the Nigerian singer and Nollywood actors Banky W and Adesanya Tomi is one of the most talked about till date. The couple got engaged and lit up their game on February 2017. Announcing on his Instagram page, Banky W expressed that he had just hit the jackpot as Adesanya has agreed to be his bride. On 17th November 2017, the long-awaited wedding wedding took place glamorously. The traditional wedding featured the Asan bride stepping out in an onion pink colored gown magnified by beads on her hands, neck and head, while Banky was seen in a royal blue luxury agbada accompanied by his groomsmen. The lavish ceremony welcomed celebrities like Bovi, Basketbout, Shola Sobowale, Kemi Adetiba and many others. There was an exotic display of assorted food, drinks and pastries for all who desired, and the Wellingtons headed for their dream wedding, which took place in Cape Town, South Africa, and said their I-dos surrounded by friends and family at an outdoor location which happened to cover close to 100 of invitees. The couple also had high dignitaries who were present to celebrate with them. The total cost of the wedding is $580,000. Next at number 6 is Charles Okocha and Mimi, #MeCharles2024. Charles Okocha, popularly known as Mr. Phenomenal, had a luxury wedding which held Lagos on a standstill. Although the wedding came as a surprise for netizens who never believed Charles would be in a serious relationship, the celebrity however revealed the face of his better half few days to their wedding, which was star-studded. The single-day celebration, which took place on 9th November 2024, began with a white wedding celebrated in high spirits. It featured the groom wearing a white tuxedo while his bride dazzled in a ball gown with silver embellishment, after which came the magnificent reception which doubled as the traditional marriage. The venue of the event was well lit, sparkling with breathtaking decorations. It featured various activities and the atmosphere was filled with so much happiness. A-list celebrities such as Obi Kubana, Kubana Chief Priest, Kanayo, and many others were present at the event and lavishly spoiled the bride and groom with lots of cash. The estimated cost of the wedding is said to be $630,000. And number 5 is Ini, Dmaj Abasi, and Abasi Eneobong. #A chocolate love story. Ini and Abasi began their journey to forever in June 2021 after they announced their engagement on social media. Abasi proposed after 2 years of courtship and the couple had their civil wedding on Thursday, May 19, 2022, followed by the traditional marriage which took place at Harbour Point, a luxurious event center in Victoria Island, Lagos. Ini and Abasi were joined by their two loving families as well as a large crowd of 1,000 supportive friends, celebrity guests and well-wishers. The celebration was a unique blend of two Nigerian cultures, Edo and Calabar. Ini, who is from Edo State, was styled by renowned Nigerian designer Tubo for her Edo attire and after-party appearance, while Lanre da Silva turned her into a royal Calabar bride. Celebrity musicians such as Wande Cole, Chike, among others, were also present at the event to keep wedding guests thrilled. After the traditional ceremony, the couple sealed the deal with an elegant outdoor white wedding ceremony filled with family and well-wishers at the Five Palm Event Center in Oniru, Lagos State. Ini left us speechless as she looked every bit of a stunning bride clad in a breathtaking wedding dress which was reportedly imported, costing about $35,000. Abasi also looked handsome and dashing in his Atafo official suit, which cost a huge fortune. The couple exchanged sweet vows and rings, and there were no dry eyes during the exchange. This was followed by a classic reception where guests experienced an exclusive 4-course meal by Chef Eros and were entertained by loud urban choir. Nollywood guests like Adesuwa Tommy Wellington, Kate Henshaw, and many more were in attendance. The wedding has an estimated cost of $700,000. And number 4 is Rita Dominic and Fidelisa Nosike, #RealDeal22. The veteran Nollywood actress got married in 2022 in grand style to multimillionaire Fidelisa Nosike, the CEO and founder of Folio Media Group. The happy soon-to-be bride shared her engagement on Instagram on 19th April 2022, and after which the lovebirds tied the knot traditionally in a lavish ceremony in Imo State, surrounded by family, friends, and well-wishers, including Ini Edo, Chidi Mokeme, Uche Jumbo, and lots of others. The Nollywood actress said her I do in a grand style all the way in England on 26 November 2022 at an abbey in North Yorkshire, which is believed to be over 900 years old. She looked as simple and as classic as possible, dazzling in a custom-made Michael Chinko white princess V-neck gown featuring a giant bow back and a voluminous skirt falling into the magnificent train. The happy bride was seen smiling widely and next to her husband, who stood tall in a blue suit and a brown trench coat over his shoulders to cover up in the cool wedding. Locking hands, the couple were seen walking out of the hall as onlookers smiled and clapped happily. The entire wedding, which was not too loud but lavishly exclusive, is believed to have cost an estimate of about $850,000. At number 3 is Priscilia Joe and Juma Jokes, #JP2025. Priscilia Joe slayed effortlessly in every outfit at a glamorous wedding which gave off every shade of luxury. Her marriage to her Tanzanian lover, which left the internet in an uproar for weeks, is not one to forget easily. Their journey began months ago with an intimate wedding introduction held in Tanzania in February. Surrounded by close family and friends, it was a quiet affirmation of their bond. But Juma wasn't done proving his love. Just before Valentine's Day, he staged a second proposal, this time with a massive 5.2 carat diamond ring. The video melted hearts online, and shortly afterward, the couple hosted their civil wedding in Lagos. The traditional wedding, which was held on 18th April 2025 at Five Palms, Oniru, Lagos, was a full-blown celebration of both Nigerian and Tanzanian culture, and every moment felt historic. The event alone turned heads with the appearances from Toyin Abraham, Chioma Goodhair, Enioluwa Adeoluwa, who happens to be the bride's best friend, and Diana Eneje, all of whom documented the ceremony with sweet, stylish posts. Governor Ademola Adeleke of Osun State also graced the event and showered the latest couple with blessings and advice. For their their white wedding on 19th April 2025, the couple kept it classic as they looked amazing doing it. As expected, they both chose white for their big day, with Prissy in a beautifully detailed long sleeve gown and Juma Jokes went for a sharp tuxedo look, a white jacket with black lapels and buttons worn over a black vest and crisp white shirt, finished with a black bow tie. The wedding took place at an elegant outdoor venue and onlookers admired beautifully as the bride walked down the aisle to meet her already teary and emotional groom who could not wait to say I do to his queen. The after party of the wedding also appeared extravagant and lavish. The total estimate of the wedding is about $900,000. Next at number 2 is David Adeleke and Chioma Roland, #Chivido. Davido's wedding is also one of the most talked about celebrity weddings, and of course, nothing less is expected of an international superstar. The viral event, which went down on 25th of June 2024, was held at Harbour Point in Victoria Island, Lagos State. The ceremony, as well expected by the public, was nothing short of lavish and extravagant as big names were in attendance, including Ooni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo, and speculatively the richest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote, as well as the president's son, Seyi Tinubu, and other respected businessmen and politicians. The couple met some time back in 2018, and of course their friendships transformed into a romantic relationship until the two got engaged in 2019. After facing many up and downs in their relationship, including the loss of their child, they happily welcomed a set of twins in 2023, and so they decided to seal the deal by putting a ring on it. Sharing in their love story were different kind of dignitaries, politicians, and celebrities from far and near. Chivido were gifted 2 brand new cars from international company GAC as a wedding gift. It was also reported the IVs given to a few of the guests contained a 1.6 million naira Samsung Z Fold as a souvenir for attending the wedding, which was only for 500 copies of these invitees. The amount of money spent on this event is believed to be a minimum of $1 million. And at number 1 is Yusuf Buhari and Zara Bayero, #the beginning of YZ. The son of the former president of Nigeria, Yusuf Buhari, and the daughter of the emir of Kano, Zara Ado Bayero, spared no expense and did not hold back in the pursuit of getting their dream wedding. The lavish wedding was held in Bichi, a town in the northern state of Kano, on the 23rd of August 2021, and it was reported that numerous private jets filled the runway of the airport in Kano as members of the Nigerian elite flew in from across the country to grace the event. Before the wedding, the bride and groom had treated their friends and family to a pre-wedding festival, which was a special polo tournament, and then had a Frozen-themed bridal shower. However, the bride's jeweled-off shoulder gown drew the attention of the Kano Islamic Police following her supposedly inappropriate dressing, but it later died down. The pre-wedding pictures showed the couple dressed up beautifully, interlocking their arms as the groom could be seen gazing lovingly at the bride. The glamorous wedding welcomed countless opulent honorables and royal members. Another incredible news about the wedding that hit the internet was when every guest in attendance left with a souvenir of a customized iPhone 12 and an Apple iPad, as well as some other expensive gifts, summing the total package to about 1.5 billion naira per guest and a total of over a billion naira for just souvenirs, and at a total, the wedding was believed to cost about $3 million. And that's it, guys. We've come to the end of our list of the most expensive celebrity weddings of all time. Tell us in the comment section which of these celebrity weddings caught your attention the most, and I'll see you in the next video displayed on your screen.